Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Assassin's Creed 2. So Assassin's Creed 2 is the story of Ezio Auditore. It's his origin story, how he became an assassin, how he took out all the Templars in Italy, and how he became the most popular guy in the entire fan base. Now, 2 months ago, I think, I did a review on Assassin's Creed 1, the video game. If you want to see the review, it's in the description below. Check it out. I have some thoughts to say about that. And I am still continuing my review for Assassin's Creed games, and I'm starting now Assassin's Creed 2. If you're wondering why I took so long, because I got caught playing other games. You know, I'm a gamer. I don't play Assassin's Creed 24/7. I gotta play other games, you know, explore my horizons, you know. Grand Theft Auto, Mad Max, stuff like that. I'm a gamer. Calm down. I hope I can't no one's thinking that no one watching this video. So you know this formula. I'm gonna start with pros, cons, and you know, some personal opinion if I have some. Let's get into it with the pros. Also, this will be a spoiler review, so you know, just you should play the game already. Who cares? Okay, first I just want to start off by saying that the first thing that caught my attention when I started playing this game again was the music. This has some beautiful, beautiful music. Just great compositional scores. It just, oh, I was playing it. It just hit me when the title sequence came up with Ezio his brother on top of the church. Hit me. Assassin's Creed 2. Then, then I just remember, wow, this franchise does have some great music. I mean, I didn't want any awards for like great scores because it has some great scores in this franchise. And yes, Ezio Auditore da Firenze is still a cool guy. He is a fun, interesting character. He's charming. He's funny. He already got those, you know, nice little quips. It's funny because me and a bunch of other fans who like the character compare Connor to that Batman. You know, the tragic backstory, the stoicness, and just not talking that much. That's my Batman. And for Ezio, people compare him to Tony Stark. I'm not doing that because we all know who Ezio is more like. Bruce Wayne. Ezio is totally Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne the guy who gets all the chicks, who makes all the quips, who's charming, and he just got all the money. And yeah, he's Bruce Wayne. Tony Stark wishes he was Bruce Wayne. Are you kidding me? Also, what the game did new is that they added a ton to this game, like a ton of stuff. But one of the new things this game did, which it did a lot, was add a ton of new stuff to do, like customization, buying stores. The economy system here is great. Customizing your homestead, buying new clothes, buying new weapons. It is so great, and I love all of that. In fact, the homestead in Monteriggioni might be my favorite homestead in the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. I won't be able to say for sure to make my own list of top 10 homesteads or hideouts in the Assassin's Creed franchise, but when I do, it will be on that list because it is a great hideout. You can customize it, build a wall, build churches, build freaking barracks, banks, and tailors. You just customize it, add some armies there, some spies, some whores. It is a great place to be. And it just feels so alive. Like the more you customize it, the more people you see walking around and starting to visit there, and that makes more income come in. And the story was great. It was phenomenal. I mean, I didn't expect much from the story. For the first time I played it, I ain't talking about now, but the first time I ever played it, I was thinking, hey, it's just some rich boy who get, you know, just go on adventures, you know, be a suave a-hole. And then all of a sudden they kill his family off like the first 5 missions. Like, whoa, that got dark. And they kill the kids. I don't know about other people, but this is the first video game franchise I've ever played where they show the bad guys killing kids. That is just, man, that was sad. Man, poor Petruchio. After seeing that, you understand why Ezio wants to take down the Templar. He's just mad, just red with vengeance. He just wants to kill all those cross-worshipping dicks who set his family awry and just kill all of them. Ubisoft really did an upgrade on the villains in there. I mean, I ain't gonna say the villains from the old game were bad, but they, you know, they have some lacking details, like overarching thing. But this one here, they have some good villains, especially the big bad, the Spaniard, aka Rodrigo Borgia. Man, the first introduction to this guy was so good. He just walks around, look like a fat Sith Lord, like he's a fat Emperor Palpatine, just hood up and just so menacing, man. I don't expect him to shoot lightning. Just. Also, they added a database. I just love reading that thing. Just love learning new stuff about Italy or just people from ancient history. Like before reading this, I didn't know that Leonardo da Vinci was possibly gay. I didn't know that. All I knew about his name was Leonardo da Vinci. He was a painter, and that's it. But reading, I'm thinking, oh, gay. Dad looked it up. Yeah, he might have been gay. I mean, you know, that's the thing. Yeah. And along with side characters they add in the past, they add some side characters in the present. Like Sean and Rebecca, and Lucy gets a little bit more of a backstory to delve into. And I gotta say, Sean is my favorite side character I mean, he is he is such a dick. He's probably a dick. He doesn't care that he's a dick. He just loves being a dick, and I just love him for it. I'll say this: if they do a modern day Assassin's Creed game, like a real modern day Assassin's Creed game, Sean should be the freaking protagonist. Sean would just make that game worth doing everything. Just him doing parkour and killing people, just making snarky comments, and his British wit would be so good. I just want to see that happen. They also added those new cryptic messages that you can walk up to or climb into a building. It flashing red. You go into it and see the puzzle, and man, those things were so fun. Up till you get like the eighth one, they start getting really hard, but they're still fun to do. Even if you cannot guess what the problem is, and Sean's little hints aren't doing anything, they're still so fun to do because you're sitting there like thinking, man, I got this. I gotta prove myself a genius. I gotta prove myself smart. I'm just not some dumb gamer sitting at home. I can do it. I'm sorry, man. I ain't going on YouTube. They got the answers, right? Yes, I got on YouTube plenty of times to find the answers to about half of them. Half of them I did on my own, probably. The other half, I can't do it. I'm not a Dexter Laboratory. I need help, man. I need help. Along with the crypt messages, you also get extra side missions like racing, or like delivering messages to other people, or stealing, treasure boxes from, or guessing rich people in friggin' Italy, or beating up people who are like unfaithful to their wives and stuff. All these side missions, assassination missions, so fun. For the racing people who are think they faster than you in Italy, but they're not because you're Ezio Auditore and you are the best at everything in Italy. That is for sure. Also, the color pages were interesting to read. It gives a little more insight into Altair's life and just maybe just really feel for the guy after all the event that happened with him and Al-Mualim. He really goes into the fact that he thought he was a father and how his betrayal really did touch him in Assassin Brotherhood and how they had to adapt after Altair killed him, which was really interesting to read. So I'm glad they added that into the game. Also, this game really does an important thing, which is add to the lore of Assassin's Creed. It really does successfully build off the story for the last one. It does it so good. Cause literally the first thing you do when the game starts is you break out of Thurgo with Lucy, and she plays everything. That the Templars are still around. They're still looking for the piece of Eden. They're playing it much bigger than this. They have a bigger threat, and we gotta do this big whack of time to find this thing and learn more. And it really does just throw you into like a much deeper world. Like all of a sudden, it turns into like Lord of the Rings size of story, and just really does make me feel like the game really did do a lot to make sure that this story, this franchise stays around for a while. And they did a good job doing that. Now for the negatives. Playing this game, I did encounter a couple of glitches. They weren't really that bad, and plus they only occur every time I use the thief skill. You see them running in place or just run into a wall or just keep running in circles, which is really good for my nerve because it really kind of cuts the immersion. We see the people you hire just constantly stand by you like, no, dude, run over there. That's what I pay you for. Also, I carried this really bad glitch that I did on the same mission like 3 times. No, it happened 3 times because it was my fault. I kept trying to do the same thing, but it was a really bad glitch. I had started the game over like 3 times. Also, this person is just my opinion and not really anything wrong with the game, but I just hate that they made Ezio such a prophecy. It just the prophet and only the prophet was showing with the apple, and then he could find a vault, and then he could find gods. Why I had to do prophecy? Just why? For me, this is just a really big nitpick, and it's just really my opinion. But I just hated that they waited to the end of the game to make Ezio inducted to the Assassin Brotherhood officially. Like, I just hated they waited to the end of the game. And I know it serves like a big purpose to the big twist that everyone you met was assassins, and everyone you knew was just helping you out because they were assassins too. And I like that twist. But I think they should put that somewhere towards the middle of the game, like somewhere around the time he meets La Volpe. Come on, man! He killed 20 people right now, 20 Templars. That should have been enough. At 10 or 5. Also, spoiler alert, I don't like how they just made Ezio not want to kill Rodrigo Borgia anymore. He just want to do a fist fight, that he beats him to a pulp and lets him live. I mean, I get that Ubisoft have been trying to stay in continuity with the real timeline and what actually happened so that he can become the Pope and do a bunch of horrible things. But I think that's one of the times where I think them being faithful to a timeline bites them in the butt logic-wise, because if Ezio was just going to, be able to do this, his death won't bring my parents, my dad back, or my brother, or them back, then why'd you kill the other twin guys? I mean, I'm pretty sure their family would have liked to see them alive too. You could have beat them to a pulp with your blade fist. No, I'm done killing people. I just am. See you in the next game. I guess they're trying to show that he's mature now, but just never sat right with me. This is why I really think that Ubisoft should really eventually just stop trying to be, play in historical events, and just play in time periods. They don't need to play with every historical events. I hope in future games they just stop, messing so heavily with actual events. Just play the timeline. The time periods are fun. So yeah, that's all of it. Assassin's Creed 2, still a fun game, still a good story. SEO is still fun as heck. The game made many improvements. The friggin' map looks beautiful. The side characters are fun. The gameplay got a really big upgrade. Customization was really appreciated. And on the bad side, just a glitch or two. I don't like how they just made SEO not want to kill the guy at the end. Which just, come on, really. But yeah, the game's still fun, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be the first guy in Assassin's Creed to say they'll buy it, because if you find it in for free on Xbox Live, or you find it in a bargain bin, pick it up, play it. Still fun. I don't know if it's my favorite game per se, but it's up there with my other favorites. But anyway, that was just my opinion. That don't mean a goddamn thing. So tell me what you thought. If you're a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, let me know. Correct me in the comments if you think I'm being too harsh or just making too dumb comments or being too soft on this game. Let me know. Like this video. Share it with the community of Assassin's Creed on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, freaking Snapchat. I don't care. And just have fun. Be nice to people. Be nice. Don't go around assassinating people just because they disagree with you in the comments. And again, thank you for watching this video if you're watching. And just remember, nothing is true. Everything is permitted. We're creating a party, my friends.